Well, hello there, you absolutely fabulous, incredible Quantum Leap family. This is Melinda Balling. Thank you so much for calling our Quantum Leap hotline this weekend. Well, today I want to visit with you a little bit about customer service follow-up. You know, we say the fortune is in the follow-up, and it certainly is. But there's a lot more attached to a follow-up than just making a sale or uh, recruiting a new team member. Follow-up just presents you as polished and professional. And I want you to think of it not so much as a task, but it's a gift. It's a way of keeping relationships alive, showing up with genuine care, and just letting the person that you're connecting with know that they are remembered, appreciated, and important. And as you send a written message or make a telephone call, before you do, I want you to imagine that your communication is infused with joy, value, and gratitude. This way, you're going to be multiplying the blessings for them and for you. So it's kind of sending those good vibes ahead of you, ahead of your communication. All right, so today I'm going to specifically talk about a follow-up on the preferred customer program. Now, pardon me, if you didn't send out the catalog through PCP, no worries, because I have another alternative for you to get people excited about the new fall holiday lookbook and to engage them in the book. So, first of all, I want to give credit for this brilliant idea, which I've shared before. I want to give credit to my amazing, smart, and very, very creative friend, Nikki Kerber. Nikki Kerber knows all about customer service, and I can promise you, if you start using her PCP follow-up, that little 95 cents you sent per catalog is going to multiply many times over. So essentially, rather than go through her scripting, I'm going to post it in our Quantum Leap Hotline Facebook group. And you can just, I'll put it in an editable form, and you can just copy and paste. All right. But essentially what it is it's 3 texts prior to, or messages prior to the lookbook landing in their mailbox. And the first one is going to tell them to be on the lookout for it. And the second one is going to say you may have received it by now, flip through it. And the third one is going to encourage them to comment on, usually it's 3 particular product launches in the book or the looks in the book. So what this does is it gets them looking through it and not just throwing it on the counter, which sometimes happens, and I'll get to this later, that kind of thing. But it gets them participating by looking in it because she offers them a chance to get in her fall holiday vibes giveaway. So just by responding to a couple or 3 pages in the lookbook, their thoughts about that, they're going to get in her drawing. And so what is in the giveaway? Well, that's totally up to you. It can be anything you like. It could be a $20 gift certificate, a limited edition from the past, or even present. So once you hear back from them, that opens the door for you to give them a quick call to thank them for their response, remind them that they're going to be entered into the fabulous giveaway, and follow up on her favorite picks. Yep. So please do not be a passive person who just sends it out and waits for people to call or respond, because that is simply leaving hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands, I don't know, depending on your customer base, dollars on the table. So follow up, presents us as a professional, and it's just a way of letting people know that you care and that this is your business and you love this product. So look for that in the Quantum Leap Hotline Facebook group, Nikki's Total Outline. And if you're not a member, you can certainly join as long as you're in the Mary Kay community. You do have to answer the questions. So if the questions aren't answered, the requests are deleted because it is a private group. So be sure that you take a minute to answer the questions, and that's Quantum Leap Hotline Facebook group. All right, my friends. Well, if you did not sign up for PCP, no worries. There's going to be some scripting in there at the bottom that you can use with a link to the new lookbook, and you can still absolutely get their feedback and follow up. All right. My affirmation for you today is every follow-up plants a seed of professionalism, connection, and trust. Again, every follow-up plants a seed of professionalism, connection, and trust. Once more, every follow-up plants a seed of professionalism, connection, and trust. And so it will, dear ones. Well, thanks again for calling. Have an absolutely magnificent day and a fabulous weekend. God bless you, and goodbye for now.